Now we will study the oxides of carbon, then oxides and oxyacids of sulfur and nitrogen with respect to the environmental aspect. Okay, we are going to study oxides of carbon. Oxides of carbon. Okay, then oxides and oxyacids of sulfur and nitrogen with respect to environmental aspect. म्हणजे जे कार्बनचे ऑक्साइड्स आहे किंवा ऑक्साइड्स आणि ऑक्सी ऍसिड जे सल्फर आणि नायट्रोजनचे आहे है ना. सल्फरचा ऑक्साइड कोणता आहे SO2 है ना. त्याचा ऑक्सी ऍसिड कोणता H2SO4 आहे. नायट्रोजनचा ऑक्साइड काय NO आहे NO2 आहे बरोबर ना. त्याचे ऍसिड काय ऑक्सी ऍसिड HNO3 आहे नायट्रोजनचं बरोबर ना. तर याचा एन्व्हायरमेंट वरती काय इफेक्ट होतो, यांचे जे ऑक्साइड्स आहे किंवा ऑक्सी ऍसिड्स आहे याचा एन्व्हायरमेंट वरती काय इफेक्ट होतो. ओके, for that we are going to see this topic. Okay, so we are starting here. See, oxyacids and oxides and oxyacids of nitrogen. Oxides and oxyacids of nitrogen. As we know that a few oxides of nitrogen such as a nitric oxide, then nitrous oxide, right, nitrous oxide, then nitrogen dioxide are important air pollutant. Okay, they are denoted by NOx. NOx. Nitrogen oxide are formed through the natural processes as well as through the man-made or human activities. Okay, the main source of originated nitrogen oxide are the thermal power station. Okay, then factories, industries, automobiles, and aircrafts. Right. So in other words, nitrogen oxide are released to the atmosphere through the burning of coal and petroleum. म्हणजे मेन सोर्स काय याचा कोल, बर्निंग ऑफ कोल, कोळशाच्या ज्या भट्ट्या आहेत किंवा वीज निर्मिती आहे है ना, त्या ज्या आहेत ते कोल बर्निंग आणि पेट्रोलियम बर्निंग जे आहे त्याच्यामधून हे नायट्रोजनचे ऑक्साइड लिबरेट होतात. तर नायट्रिक ऑक्साइड and nitrogen dioxide, these are the two main pollutant present in appreciable quantity in the atmosphere. So what happens when these gases comes in contact with the different animals? Okay, so they affect their physiology. They affect the physiology. So nitrous oxide enters the atmosphere mainly due to the action of denitrifying bacteria on the protein nitrogen. Okay, protein nitrogen. Nitric oxide is also formed in the atmosphere by natural synthesis at very high temperature. Okay, and this is caused by electrical disturbances such as lightning or thunderstorm in the sky. जे विजा चमकतात आकाशामध्ये तर त्या ठिकाणी काय होतात, हे नायट्रोजनचे ऑक्साइड्स असतात आणि ते नायट्रोजनचे ऑक्साइड तिथे त्या काय होतं की ज्यावेळेस विजा चमकतात, लाइटनिंग होते, तेव्हा त्याची रिएक्शन होते. त्या ठिकाणी काय होते, त्याची रिएक्शन होते. तर बघा या ठिकाणी काय होतं की N2 गॅस हा ऑक्सिजन गॅस बरोबर कंबाईन होतो आणि देयर इज अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ नायट्रिक ऑक्साइड. देयर इज अ फॉर्मेशन ऑफ नायट्रिक ऑक्साइड. इट फर्दर गेट ऑक्सिडाइज्ड टू द NO2 है ना, नायट्रोजन डायऑक्साइड फर्दर गेट ऑक्सिडाइज्ड. नायट्रिक ऑक्साइड जो आहे त्याचे पुन्हा ऑक्सिडेशन होतं ऑक्सिजन बरोबर and it forms nitrogen dioxide. So whatever nitrogen dioxide present in the air in the trace concentration, that is in the ppm level, okay, it is a strong absorber of UV light and it initiates the photochemical reaction in the troposphere to give the photochemical smog. To give the याच्यामुळे काय तयार होतं, हा जो नायट्रोजन आहे ऍटमॉस्फिअर मध्ये NO2 असल्यानंतर त्याच्यामुळे फोटोकेमिकल स्मॉग होतो. आता फोटोकेमिकल स्मॉग जो आहे it's a very dangerous. Okay, we'll see that in the next slide. So N2O3 react with the water to give HNO2. Okay, see here N2O3 react with the water to give you HNO2. Okay, and then that react with the water, that again react with the water to form HNO3, which decreases the pH of rainwater and that causes the formation of acid rain. That causes the formation of acid rain. So what is the source of emission? What is the source of emission for these? So oxides of nitrogen are emitted in the atmosphere by natural and man-made processes. So natural processes are lightening, okay, reactions in the stratosphere, then oxidation of ammonia, wildfire and soil. Okay, so while man-made sources are, vehicular traffic is there, stationary fuels are there, then industrial processes, waste disposal, power plant employing fossil fuel and chemical fertilizer industry which produces or utilizes the nitric acid. Okay, the ammonia and other nitrogen compounds are also responsible for this, okay, emission. So according to estimate, each ton of a coal after burning produces about 5 to 10 kg of nitrogen dioxide, whereas 1 ton of diesel and petrol consumed by the transport vehicle releases 25 to 30 kg of nitrogen dioxide. बघा, म्हणजे जेवढे जास्त या ठिकाणी वाहन आहेत त्याच्याने काय होणार आहे, त्या ठिकाणी पोल्युशन वाढणार आहे. आणि तुम्ही जर इथं बघितलं, बघा, NO2 present in air at trace concentration of 0.001 ppm part per million is a strong absorber of ultraviolet light, and it initiates the photochemical reaction in the troposphere to give the photochemical smog. आणि इथे तर अगदी किलो लेवलला आहे, किलो लेवलला आहे. Now we cannot imagine what are the chances in the current future. So it's a very danger kind of situation will be there. Okay, and that is totally damages all the living organisms. Okay, so see effects of reaction, what happens here now. आणि आतापर्यंत बघितलं की त्याचा कशातून तो बर्न होऊन कुठून तयार होतो, पण काय होतं नेमकं याच्याने बघा, नॅचरल प्रोसेसेस अँड फोटोकेमिकल रिएक्शन टेक केअर ऑफ NO2 in the atmosphere and end product is a nitric acid. Okay, so nitrogen, see here, NO react with O2 gives you NO2, nitrogen dioxide, then nitrogen oxide combined with the water to form HNO3. Okay, and then 4 molecule of again react with the water molecule and oxygen undergoes oxidation to form 4 molecule of HNO3. So nitric acid thus causes a acid rain or precipitate as a nitrate salt after coming in the contact with the base like of ammonia, lime, etc. So acid rain decreases the pH of water falling from the water, rain, and this affect agriculture, trees, plants, and dissolve the washes away. Okay, it also affects the different nutrients present in the soil. Okay, it affects the building material and causes the corrosion. Other structure also affected by this. As you know that Taj Mahal in India is been affected very badly, or it's due to the acid rain. All whatever infrastructure is there or whatever outer appearance is total, that looks yellow. Okay, and that is due to the oxidation process of that material due to the acid rain, because in Delhi the pollution is highest recorded in the India. Okay, from the India. So when acid rain falls and flows as a groundwater to reach the river, it affects all the plants and animal present in the aquatic ecosystem and some of the species of water fish. So it corrodes the water pipe also, resulting in the leaching of heavy metal like iron, lead, copper into the drinking water. म्हणजे बघा, हे असे हार्मफुल मेटल सुद्धा त्या ठिकाणी ड्रिंकिंग वॉटर मध्ये येतात. कशामुळे? ह्या जर त्याच्यामध्ये पीएच जर त्याची कमी झाली, कशाने? पाण्याची पीएच कमी झाली नायट्रिक ऍसिडने, तर काय होतं, हे जे हार्मफुल इलेमेंट आहे, लेड आहे, कॉपर आहे, आयर्न आहे, ते ड्रिंकिंग वॉटर मध्ये येतात आणि त्याच्याने आपल्या बॉडीला त्या ठिकाणी काय होतं, हार्मफुल इफेक्ट होतात. इवन दॅट अफेक्ट्स ऑन द oxygen transport capacity of the hemoglobin which is present in our blood. So such a large number of adverse effects are there due to the formation of large quantity, or you can say large concentration of this nitrogen oxides in the atmosphere. So now it's our duty to reduce the pollutant as much as possible, especially in the zone, in the Lote industry. So there, if you go there and try to find out the oxides of nitrogen with the help of some, gaseous sampling or gaseous sampler. So you will find definitely the concentration of oxides of nitrogen is beyond the expectation in that zone, and that is affecting to all living organisms present in that zone and even in shade also. Okay, so this is how it affects. Now after that we'll see the photochemical smog. So this is what enough for this lecture. Remaining the photochemical smog and all we'll see in the next lecture.